Hello, Transformers, Autobots, and Decepticons. Today we're here to talk about the highly anticipated game Transformers Reactivate being at the Game Awards 2023. The question on everyone's mind, will we receive something at all this year? The Transformers community may have recently received the game Transformers Earthspark Expedition. However, most of the Transformers gaming fans are extremely excited to see what Splash Damage and their partner Bulkhead Studios has in store for them. The only unfortunate part is both companies have been extremely silent over the course of this year. While the fanbase has been very vocal saying things like, "We want Transformers Reactivate," or going as far to say Transformers Deactivate in some sort of trolling manner, most wonder why both companies have yet to really put their foot down and say, hey, we've got something to show to keep our fans hyped and engaged. About a year ago, we started to receive various different website leaks containing screenshots and cutscenes, insider leaks of character renders, and toy leaks related to Transformers Reactivate, which more or less was tied back to the original name, Transformers Impact or Transformers Rise by Certain Affinity, which was the original company developing this game, all of which is completely outdated and potentially scrapped. One thing that we can be reassured about is the characters and story stayed true even with the new announcement trailer that has landed with us on December 8th, 2022. Fans across the world are in complete disbelief, thinking, oh, it's the next Titanfall game when they receive that trailer, or saying it's some new first-person shooter series, or some as crazy to say we play as humans in a Transformers game. No, all of which is just bad speculation. We received a trailer that blew away expectations for a brand new third-person shooter with RPG elements tied into a Transformers game. An announcement trailer not in Unreal Engine 4, but in the brand new Unreal Engine 5. Fans didn't even know that the assets used in that trailer are pretty much to scale. So most likely the assets we see in the announcement trailer will be in Transformers Reactivate. The city, the characters, and maybe more. It may not be gameplay like the trailer has stated, but it goes to show what kind of budget the game is running on. Splash Damage and Bulkhead are creating a world surrounded on and inspired by the G1 TV show universe. It is speculated to play out like a cinematic movie, which I for one couldn't be happier, and that's really what Splash Damage and the team should be striving for. Who knows, Transformers Reactivate could be on the same level, potentially may even surpass the Cybertron games that everyone knows and loves by High Moon Studios. They set a high bar for their game and storytelling right down to the multiplayer game modes. We look at today's standards for video games, and games that I consider to be AAA experiences are games like Horizon, Final Fantasy, Marvel Spider-Man, and more. All of these games have set a really high bar in terms of cinematics, storytelling, soundtracks, and immersive gameplay. Now, while Transformers is a different breed all entirely, it doesn't mean that it can't be a great game. Even though Transformers Reactivate will be a free-to-play online game, I still expect this game to really play with our heartstrings. I think Splash Damage has a lot of material they can work with, especially if my theory regarding the timeline for Transformers Reactivate is true. We know that Marissa Fairborn is a key character in the G1 TV show, but in Transformers Reactivate, we appear to have Andrea Fairborn instead, which we believe is Marissa Fairborn's daughter, potentially. We will even most likely be talking with a lot of other human characters like Delvin and the others. I personally hope that Splash Damage dives deep right from the beginning in character development, creating backstories for all of our human characters. Who knows, maybe Bumblebee protected Andrea as she grew up and became her first car or something like that. Maybe both of them have been through so many battles together that we have never seen before prior to this Earth-altering event. I personally cannot wait to to review this game and share with my viewers what I think. I didn't really know Splash Damage back then, but the first time I really encountered with the company was with Batman Arkham Origins multiplayer. Even though it had its own unique storyline, it was incredible unlocking content and seeing cinematic cutscenes of the warring factions from Bane Gang, Joker Gang, and Wayne Enterprises gear for both Batman and Robin. I felt very immersed in various multiplayer locations, taking on 3 different factions, and despite the bugs in the game, players looked past those bugs and they still loved it. I am a bit disappointed that they didn't finish that skyscraper map hidden in the game files though. That would have been very fun to see, especially with the leaked game modes a while back. Nowadays, Splash Damage and Bulkhead have grown their studio to new heights, with so many more developers. Transformers Reactivate is most likely their most ambitious project yet, and Transformers fans cannot wait to get their hands on the game. Many fans are asking for PvP, but I really hope that the team is able to focus on the story and very challenging PvE content more than anything. The question that remains is, where is the closed beta test for the game? While the official website hasn't been updated since 2022, fans keep receiving leaks regarding the Toyline for the game. It has been said that the Toyline will be directly tied into the game, providing skins for players to use on their characters like Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, Soundwave, Megatron, and more. Recent toy leaks say that Transformers Reactivate's first wave of toys will be coming in December of this year. Keep in mind, although that these toys have received tons of praise from early hands-on owners, this December Toyline leak is also just a placeholder name or a placeholder date until more word can be stated regarding the Toyline, which also happens to line up for the December 7th, 2023 Game Awards. While toys are one thing and game updates are another, fans are desperate to find any breadcrumbs of information along the way, which makes fans wonder, could Splash Damage come full circle and present another smashing hit at the Game Awards 2023? The running theory is that Transformers Reactivate will appear at the 2023 Game Awards with a new cinematic trailer similar to the announcement trailer, and also announce signups or potentially launch of the closed beta test for the game. Some wording suggests that only players, press, and content creators will be able to play this time around. It is unknown how limited the closed beta test will be and if there will be an NDA like past games Splash Damage has conducted. If we recall the closed beta test for Batman Arkham Origins, upon logging in, it is required players to sign an NDA. Sometimes there will be multiple tests conducted depending on what the company decides to do. For example, there could be an alpha test, A, B, and C, with similar structure for the beta, closed beta test, A, B, C, and then maybe an open beta. Only time will tell. But fans fear that if there isn't anything at the Game Awards 2023, that potentially something is very wrong behind the scenes. Even if there are rumors floating around for where the team is at in development. The Transformers re-energized community Discord, on the other hand, is just booming, with Transformers gaming fans from around the world talking about old games and the upcoming Transformers Reactivate game. We are one of the biggest Transformers gaming Discords in the world. We have many people from Splash Damage employees, the community manager, toy companies, gaming fans, and more. Join our golden age of 16,000 Transformers gaming fans and talk all things Transformers with us. We will keep you updated on the most recent concrete information regarding the game and more. Link is in the video description down below. Personally, for me, I am excited to jump into the world that Reactivate brings. Companies working with Splash Damage have called it bringing a new area of, quote, nostalgia for fans old and new. I cannot wait to take on the Legion and fight high-end raid bosses, like in games like Final Fantasy XIV. I have some solid expectations and can't wait to experience whatever Splash Damage throws our way. Now, before I end the video, I'm going to do something very different from what I've done ever before and feature a subscribers post notification shoutouts. So post notification shoutouts are going to be a thing on each of my videos going forward. For my previous video that I did where I asked you guys to ask questions, those are going to be saved for an actual Q&A later. So for this video specifically, if you guys decide to comment in the comment section down below, I will feature one of your comments in the comment section down below for a recent subscriber. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, comment, like the video, and I will be more than happy to shout out you guys on my videos going forward. Thank you all for watching. If you're excited to see Transformers Reactivate and want to see all the latest up-to-date news, reviews, guides, gameplays, and more on the game, keep it locked in with RoboGamer1 HD. See you all on the battlefield.